Hello everyone, Taxi Turbo here, and today I'm showing you some chopper gameplay. It's actually kind of a tutorial. I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks for using a chopper. Okay, so first thing, what you want to do, you want to go to options in the main menu of the game and change your heli sticks for legacy, unless you like the default heli sticks, but I don't really like them and I'm playing on legacy. The button layout can be I leave it default, so whatever suits you. Now the next thing is you need to learn how to fly. Obviously that's the most important part of it. So the way I did it, I went to server browser and look for this particular map. It's something canals, whatever it's called, don't remember, but and you want to join the lobby with the less amount of people in it. The reason for it is you might be lucky and you can get drawn into the lobby where there will be like 4-on-4 people playing, and then most of the time they'll just leave you alone. If you don't hassle them, they won't even bother to shoot you down. So just try to move around, try to you know, get used to the controls, and try to fly as low as you possibly can, because as you can see now I got locked on, and look at this, I'm flying really low, and they won't be able to lock me down. So yeah, you need to learn how to fly really low. So the best way to do it is join the lobby where there's really small amount of people and just hop into the chopper and try it out. Now if you get thrown to the lobby and you're actually on the Russian side, what you want to do, because the Russians have only one chopper and Americans, they have 2 choppers. So what you want to do, you want to look at the scoreboard, check any name on the other team, quit the lobby, and then find this guy on your recent players and just join the lobby. Then you will be on the American side. It's just way easier because you have 2 choppers, so if you mess something up you will get the next one pretty much straight away. Now the next thing is what you have to be aware of. Now obviously the most dangerous weapon against you when you're in the air is another chopper, so you need to shoot it down as quickly as possible. And obviously when you shoot it down, you have to keep it in mind that I believe within 2 minutes it will be up again. So that's another reason why you should play on the American side, because if you're on the Russian side, you have only 1 chopper, they have 2 choppers. So once you shoot one down, the other one is up straight away, or even worse, they're both at the same time in the air and they both trying to shoot you down, and then you're pretty much screwed. Now another thing is, if you already know how to fly and you want to learn how to fight, especially at the beginning, you definitely need your friend helping you out. So as you can see now, I have some random guy, and in the other part of the video you'll see me playing with a friend of mine, and I actually become more of a careless pilot because I knew he's gonna fix me up straight away, so I didn't really bother to avoid every you know, every danger that I came across. But anyway, yeah, you need your friend that will constantly fix you up, and because especially at the beginning you won't be as good, you know, in fighting other choppers in the air. So you need this advantage of your friend fixing you up. Now another thing, if you fight a chopper, right, another chopper obviously, if you want to be as high as possible. Now the reason for this, first of all, if you're really high in the air, people from the ground won't be bothered to lock you up with the Stinger missile. That's the first thing. And another thing is, which is actually more important, if you're up in the air above the other chopper, you have big advantage. And the reason for it is, if he wants to lock you down, he has to look up. If he's looking up, he's actually moving backwards and down at the same time. So sooner or later, if he is a bad pilot or just a, you know, starting pilot, he will crush himself. So that's why you need to be above him. Now if you come across a fight that you're actually below the guy, like this guy here, look what he done, and that's the best thing he can do. If you don't want to start the fight with the guy that is above you, you want to fly underneath him, because if he is a bad pilot, he will look down. When he looks down, he will fly down, and then you will be able to get in the higher ground than he is, and then you have an advantage. And it didn't work for this guy because I knew what he was doing, but just to let you know, most of the pilots right now are not the best pilots, so you have a good chance of winning the fight even if you're on the lower position. As I said, you just fly underneath him and then turn around and move up straight away, and chances are that you're gonna be in the higher ground then, and then you're pretty much winning. Now another thing you probably see here, this little red square with the dot in it, and you wonder what it is. That's the laser guide that I have as an attachment for the chopper. What it does, it automatically detects all the vehicles, no matter if they're other choppers, fighters, I don't know, tanks, whatever. It automatically detects them. Now what it does, as you can see, I have the air to ground missiles as well. Now if you look closely, the first will lock in the laser guide, and the next, the bigger square, it's the missiles. Now what's that all for? Well, that's pretty simple. When you get locked in, when you lock in the guy with this smaller square and the red dot, you can shoot your air to ground missile straight away, but it won't hit unless you constantly looking at this guy. So it has to be, you need to have eye-to-eye contact with this guy all the time, otherwise the missile just won't hit him. So what I do, I actually ignore this first square and I'm waiting for the second square, the bigger red square, to lock in, because that's actually your air to ground missile that's locking in, and then you just shoot it and forget about it. You don't have to watch the target anymore. And as you can see, it's very helpful with fighting the choppers as well, this laser guide, because you can spot them straight away. See, I pick every single vehicle on the map, so that's really helpful. Although you won't be able to to use it straight away, because you need to have some good few experience points before you actually unlock it. But it's very good. The downside of it is that you actually have to get rid of the stealth attachment. But in fairness, I don't really see big of a difference. The stealth attachment is supposed to extend the time that somebody is looking into you, but I don't really, maybe it does, but I don't really see like huge difference on it. So I much rather like the laser guide, because at least I know where is every single vehicle on the map, including the choppers. Now another thing, why you should pick this map. Well, it's very simple really. If you're on the American side, the only thing you have to be aware of is one chopper on the Russian side, and obviously people with the Strela. Tanks, yeah, if you didn't unlock the air to ground missiles yet, tanks are pretty dangerous. Well, especially the gunners on the tanks, because they can shoot you down. But it still takes loads of bullets to shoot you down, unless you're really close to them, which obviously you don't want to happen. And so yeah, the only thing on this map you have to be aware of is the Russian chopper. Now it's only one, and it only spawns like every 2 minutes, so it's not really big of a deal, and it's just way easier. You don't have any fighters here that can shoot you down as well, so that's why this map it's the best map to learn how to fly the chopper. Another thing is this chopper, the small one, the little bird, it's way easier to control. So once you learn how to control this one, you'll be easily able to fly the bigger chopper. Now anyway guys, I hope I helped you a lot. And thank you guys for watching. This video is about to finish now, so thank you guys for watching. The next video will be MW3. See you again. Thank you.